Welcome to Two Rivers Brewing. Today we have Shelley Brown here from the State Theater, and we're promoting our event on Tuesday, September 20th from 5 to 8, releasing one of our newest beers, Leading Lady Harvest Ale.
What an honor. What an honor. Thank you.
Oh no, it's great. And we've done this Great Beers for Great Causes. It's a year now. And we try to salute somebody in our community doing something special to help the community. So it's only natural. The State Theater's meant so much to the city of Easton, to salute Shelley and all the work she's done for 24 years?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So Shelley, why don't you tell us about the State Theater, what's going on now, and the great things that they do.
And first of all, thank you for this honor. I have never been as respected by my family as this. I mean that sincerely. All the wonderful things, this has put it over the top. So thank you for that. The State Theater is, it's an honor to be down the street from you and at the State Theater. We're a nonprofit. A lot of people don't know that. A beautiful Art Deco theater. It is our 90th season. 90 years, and we're calling it 90 years of wow. But it's not. We're not celebrating this season as the past. Although there's a wonderful past, and everyone's played there. Any artist has played there, and the building has a rich history. But we're also looking forward to the future, and what will that bring, and how do we figure that out?
And you know what's interesting between our two buildings, and we have a shared event that I'm not sure you know about, but our bar is an Art Deco bar from 1929. It was a Sears and Roebuck kit.
Oh my gosh!
It's called the Zenith Radio
I didn't know
Bar.
that.
Yeah, and in the late 90s, a movie was shot here called The Florentine.
I remember.
And
I
one of
remember
the
that.
stars of the movie was Hal Holbrook.
Yes, and Hal Holbrook has played the theater several times.
Well, and the last time he played, the director from the Florentine contacted us and was coming out to see Hal, and wanted to stop by and see it because he hadn't seen it since we renovated it.
Right.
And when he gets here, he asks if he could bring Hal over for dinner after the show.
Oh, did they
do
that?
Yeah, so
oh, that's wonderful.
We stayed open, and we had Hal and his manager and a couple other people.
Yep.
I think there were 8 people, and we stayed open late. Our chef stayed and cooked, and my wife and I served.
Oh, that's wonderful.
But it was
he's
so
great.
neat. Oh,
he's great and
awesome.
so energetic.
Yeah, for his age, it's incredible.
Yeah.
But he sat. We got pictures with him at the end of the bar where he sat in the movie.
Yeah.
So
that was actually a really good movie.
Oh, it was awesome. I thought it was
we
awesome.
watched it not that long ago again, and we're commenting on what a good movie that was. But it was so much fun that it was shot here. I remember that very, very well.
Yeah. So sorry to interrupt.
No, that's okay. Our building opened as a theater in 1926. Easton, Pennsylvania at that time was the second highest per capita income in the United States.
Yeah.
And most people don't realize that. It was the textile industry. And so there's all this fabulous stuff and all this great history. But the theater building itself, for decades, the second floor, what's now the beautiful Acopian Ballroom, was the Nardi Dance Studio. So pretty much everybody over the age of about 50 learned to ballroom dance on the second floor of the State Theater. And the other great thing is that pretty much everybody who was around at that time had a date in the balcony. People tell me all the time that they fell in love in the balcony, or they proposed, to the girlfriend or whatever in the balcony. So the building itself is beloved by people in Easton. And we just, the stage is important, and what's on it, of course, is important. But to be able to see entertainment in such an intimate venue with such a rich history, perfect acoustics. Jose Carreras told me that. Because I told him it did have perfect acoustics, and he said, I'll be the judge of that. I'll tell you after the show. So, and Tony Bennett put his microphone down and sang, without a microphone. So it's an honor to be in that building. Of course, this year is also the 15th anniversary of the Freddie Awards, which we named for our ghost, J. Fred Osterstock. And so about 50,000 students have gone through the Freddie Award program. So the proceeds of my wonderful night will help, us serve the kids,
Oh,
not
awesome.
beer,
Yeah.
but serve their theatrical needs, if you will, and also keep this beautiful building going, because as anyone knows who owns a house, particularly an old one like ours,
Believe me, we know.
you know. I mean, for years I would go out to talk to groups about the theater and end up talking about the plumbing. I know more about plumbing than most people, but we finally kind of have the plumbing knocked. But and the roof and the plaster and all those things are getting, taken care of. The building's
Awesome.
in beautiful shape
Yeah.
now. But we just want to make sure that people remember that live performance, is really the way you're supposed to see an artist.
Right.
At least the first time. Recordings were meant to, be a remembrance of performance, not a substitute for it. And seeing a show with 1,498 other people is an experience that is hard to forget, especially when it's an artist or an iconic performance or a special show. Part of it is being in with other people, seeing it. Yeah. There's a fellowship to that. Just as there is drinking beer in a beautiful place like this, the fellowship of the other people enjoying it with you.
Awesome.
So
thank you so much. One of the things we do with our Great Beers for Great Causes program is to salute local celebrities who are doing stuff in the community, and maybe they're not in the forefront, but we're putting them in the forefront for the good stuff they do in Easton. So this month, it's really special because we're saluting a local celebrity with a beer that's made with a lot of local ingredients. So Josh, why don't you tell us about that beer?
Yeah, the Harvest Ale is brewed with Deer Creek malt and malted oats, which is from Delaware County, and brewed with freshly picked hops from just outside of Hellertown from Wasser Hops Farm. A couple Sundays ago, we spent the morning picking hops, and that afternoon they went right into the brew kettle for a really, really pungent, fresh, grassy hop aroma and flavor.
Awesome. So come out and join us on Tuesday, September 20th from 5 to 8 as we salute Shelley Brown from the State Theater with her Leading Lady Harvest Ale. Cheers.
Cheers.